What an exciting day for Detroit, the greater Detroit area, Michigan as a whole, because the Rocket Classic is getting closer and closer. Tournament director Mark Hollis joining us here at the Make the Turn studios. And Mark, today's a special day because tickets now available.
They're
and
now
this
available.
this year's ticket structure, especially for people who want to get them early, it's going to be really beneficial.
Yeah, we made a little change, and a lot of it had to do with listening, right? It's hearing what people want, and a couple things really resonated. One, make it affordable. Make opportunities for folks to come out and have a good time. Two was parking. We wanted parking that is in locations where we're coming from. So we looked at the Lodge, we looked at I-75, found a couple great spots, and on the ticket front, as low as $31.30, playing off of the 313, but $48, $58. If you buy them prior to July, you're going to be able to get out there for a very affordable price.
So this didn't come about with just somebody just woke up one day and said, hey, let's slash ticket prices. Where did the idea for making this affordable and because as you I talked about before,
Right.
Rocket used to be one of the more expensive ones, and now it's one of the most affordable PGA Tour stops.
It really came from looking at the course, looking at the crowds, wanting to get more people out there, looking for reasons why they're not. And we've got a lot of hospitality space. Those have been selling pretty well, and they're selling extremely well this year. And we thought on the grounds, let's just let people get to the park. Let's come out, have a good time, have more. And we think that price point is at a level that really creates opportunities for almost anyone to come out. You also have free tickets for the military, for first responders, and we've added teachers in the Detroit Public Schools to that category.
Nice.
So we've got a lot of opportunities to get out there. Kids 15 and under are free with an adult ticket, bringing them onto the course. So there's really no excuse.
And one of the greatest things about going to this year's rendition of the Rocket Classic is it's a brand new golf course.
It is.
I mean, DGC, Detroit Golf Club, has obviously gone through since the day the tournament ended last year of ripping things up and regrowing them. And I know you've walked it. I mean, how's it looking?
We've been out there. We've got some videos. I've actually been in some of the player dining areas, sitting with managers and players, and pulled the video out, and their eyes just pop out. They're like, that's the Detroit Golf Club, and it's same place, same track. Just, Tyler Ray, who was the architect, I think he looked at where every ball was dropping from the pros, and he put like a bunker or a mound or some obstacle in the way that is going to make it more challenging. I'm guessing 6, 8 strokes, maybe a little more challenging out there. It's going to be fun to watch, and the players are going to love it.
I mean, I do want to go back to the parking situation. I mean, we're going to put this map up here and show people, kind of the designated areas. Where are they, and what's changed with it?
Yeah, one is we were looking at where people were buying tickets from, and one was folks coming in from the west, from Novi, from Plymouth Canton. It's from the Bloomfield Hills area. And Lawrence Tech is a great spot. Big lot. We partnered up with them. They love it. So folks can park there, come in on the Lodge. Great shuttle system there. The other is coming down 75. We get a lot of tickets from Port Huron area, from Troy, from up in the northern area, even like Birmingham. Mm-hmm. Now you go to Oakland Mall, a huge lot there. They were extremely cooperative with us. Park there, you zip right in. And shuttle is, I remember I used to ride shuttles at the Buick Open when you go there, but you go to the inner city, urban courses like the Detroit Golf Club, like the Tour Championship. That's part of the process. And if you can make it easy, simple, and have the shuttles, which our partner Dean Trailways is incredible, it's an easy way to get. Easy pathway to park. Affordable tickets, no reason not to come.
No, absolutely, and I'm always gonna try to break news with you.
Right,
you're in the room with some of these guys. I know it's Masters Week, this week, and
yeah.
Are you getting down to Augusta this weekend? By the way,
we're gonna go down for a couple rounds.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
you're gonna maybe shake some hands and see what some people are up to later this summer.
I'll be honest, it's a tough week to recruit. Whenever you're looking at a major, the guys are focused, which they should be. But the managers aren't.
Exactly, yeah.
And you get an opportunity. We'll have some bumps down there and see if we can't close a few. We've already got pretty strong commitments. I would say if it ended today, it's the strongest field we've ever had.
Oh, wow.
And we're looking to add to that with each day here.
Well, I know that we're going to continue to have conversations with people, with yourself and other people from the Rocket Classic as we continue on. We're going to be talking every week, actually, which is super exciting for us and Make the Turn and Metro Detroit golfers, along with Rocket Classic, of course. But I really feel like, we talk a lot about in these walls here, making the turn. And I feel like this is the opportunity for the Rocket Classic to Make the Turn? PGA's changing its formats next year. You guys have had a couple of years of growth, trial, error, and success, all of those things. Do you think this is a pivotal year for the Rocket Classic?
I do. I think it's a pivotal year for professional golf in many ways, and it's the tour is still trying to figure out where they're going to land, and I think you're going to see some maybe minor changes going in to 27 and what that looks like. You're seeing some events kind of sign on, and we're really focused on this year, but we also have our ear to what the tour is telling us, and we know that Detroit is a desirable location for them. Our market size, the storytelling that we have, the impact that this event has had in 10 million plus, giving to the right things, giving to the digital inclusion process, the Connect 313, and also our youth area with Detroit PAL, with Midnight Golf for college, career, and beyond, and First Tee and the like. This is a story that the PGA Tour loves, and if things line up, I think it's a very pivotal year.
I mean, and for you, kind of being a part of this process every year, but now you're the guy with it. You know, it does come down to you. Pressure, obviously, you're not afraid of pressure. You embrace it.
Suggesting is a lot better than deciding, but it's you've got more hours on what's going to go in the goodie bag, and what are you ordering for this and that, and part of it is doing your due diligence to keep costs down and drive revenue so that you can host this at a very high level, and it's a daunting task. We've got a great staff, a great team. Dan Gilbert brought this here in 2019, and we've elevated it pretty much every year. But the team that we have this year is phenomenal, working the sales team, the operations team, Carter, Dean. You just kind of go through the whole list there. I'm very proud of the guys that are working on it right now.
Yeah, and what's it like working for a guy like that? I know you've known him for years, so it's almost like you guys. My relationship with co-founders of the company I work at, it's you're friends, but you also have things to do, and I wonder what it's like to.
I'll compare it to a guy that we both know, and that's Judd Heathcote. It's anticipation of what the expectations are, and if you can jump there before he reaches, that point, you're achieving what he's trying to do. Make Detroit better. How do you do it? Trying to anticipate what he's going to ask for, what he's guessing, and you can't because the guy's brilliant. And he has a vision unlike any that I've ever seen. And folks like Judd, folks like Dan are the ones that drive me to kind of try to be better every day, and that's the fun part of the whole process.
So to wrap things up here, tickets on sale right now. You can get those tickets at the prices you won't be able to after July 1.
Yeah, July 1, they're going to go back to what, even lower than last year, but still at a normal price. Okay. I think we're jumping them up 68 and 78. So it's a pretty good savings if you jump in June and grab up the days that you want to go.
It's going to be great. We're going to be out there. We're going to continue to have these conversations with Mark and the rest of the team over from the Rocket Classic all the way up to the tournament. So keep it locked in here at Make the Turn and Metro Detroit Golfers. And, of course, Mark, as always, we appreciate your time as well.
Absolutely. Appreciate you.
All right.
Thanks.